Hey everybody, this is Mr. McKee with NET-125. Today is the first day of class, August 17th, 2020. Um, Obviously this is an online class, but in this video I'm just going to give you guys just an intro to the class. When some of you guys can't get in Moodle right now anyways, so that's not a big deal. But if you can get in Moodle, just don't freak out when you see how many assignments are in there, because some of these assignments are fairly short. All right, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to be doing videos for pretty much every single assignment. So if you can follow along with me and understand what I'm doing, it shouldn't be an issue. But the only thing is, obviously the tests. I'm not gonna go over the test word for word. Might do a test review, but yeah, that's not gonna help you on a certification exam if I go over the test and tell you all the answers. All right. Just want to put that out there. Some people have asked me to do that, so can't really do that. All right. So I'm in Netacad right now, which is the network academy for Cisco. All right. This under what I'm teaching, obviously, you guys will go under I'm learning. Because if I go under I'm learning, I'm actually taking a DevNet class, because I'm going to be teaching that pretty soon. So that shows all the classes I'm taking, but I am teaching, so I'm going to go over it under the classes I'm teaching. There's a little bit of lag to it. Let me wait until that's done. All right, so that's that. If you've been in Netacad before, it's not a big deal. You'll know how to get in there, hopefully. If not, though, what you're going to do is you should get an email from Cisco, and you click on that link, and it takes you to Netacad, and you set up a username and password. All right. My username is just my school email, and your password is your password. I would recommend, but you're going to have so many passwords when you're in college. I use LastPass, which a lot of people swear by it, but this right here, I use the free version. I guess there's still a free version. All right, get LastPass free. That is a password manager, so you'll have a central password that'll let you log on to numerous websites. But now also it is secure if you get on another. Say if someone was to steal your account, it makes you verify your account if you go on a different browser or PC or anything. All right, but just want to show you that. All right, now in the course, when everybody finally gets into Moodle, this is the Moodle course. All right, we're working on 14-week semester this semester. So these might all be shrunken down, but kind of like that. But every one of my courses, no matter what, I don't care if it starts on a Wednesday, I always go by the calendar week. All right, so Monday to Sunday. So if you look at, and I wish this would go away, but if I click on my calendar, all right, today's the 17th. So calendar week starting on Monday would be 17th through the 23rd. Second week would be 24th through the 30th. This semester we don't have any, real break, because we're not having fall break or Easter break. So we don't have to worry about that. Or not Easter break, but yeah, Thanksgiving, anything like that. So don't have to worry about that. But when you first go into Moodle, all these will be shrunken down, but you just hit the little arrow and that opens it up. All right, every week is not going to be anything fancy, just what topics are taught. All right, so that little section, we're going to have Zoom meetings. So if you need help on anything, you'll be able to. I'm going to have a Zoom link on there, and what to do. Basically, I haven't put up what to do there yet, but pretty much, Packet Tracer is it's kind of like a lab, but it uses the Packet Tracer application that Cisco provides us. So you'll do these. So everything with a little hand with a document on it, that's where you'll submit the packet tracer. And what I did also to help me out and help you guys out, every one of these submission links, if you click on it, you open it up, it shows how many people have submitted it. Right here, there's a Word document that if you download it, open it up, I'm going to show you guys this. Alright, so some of these only require you to answer questions. Some of them require you to do something on packet tracer and answer questions, and some of them are strictly, they grade based on packet tracer, because packet tracer grades itself sometimes. Alright, what I did, if it says, okay, this packet tracer contains 14 questions to answer, I basically marked whatever questions you need to answer. Alright, so don't put anything anywhere but where I put answer. If I missed one, you could let me know, but don't put anything anywhere else. And also, when you answer questions, use a different color like blue, alright, so I can see your answer. More than likely, I'm going to make a submission where it's going to have a list of possible answers, and you'll be able to answer, just choose the correct answer, and it'll grade itself, so that'll, help me out a little bit. But until I do that, if I have a chance to do that, just like today, we're having problems with Moodle, so depending on how much time I get to do that, I'm going to make all that automated. But worst case scenario, open up the Word document, put your answers in there, like say if this is answer one, see how it's actually in white text, but I'll have to go there and say if I make it yellow, whoops, sorry, not that, and highlight that, whoops, highlight that. Alright, so if I want to make, don't make your text red because my answers are red. Make your text say, I don't know, that's a cool looking color. Alright, so that'll be your answer one. Alright, so you do that, you'll save it as whatever. I would recommend saving it to your OneDrive for your school or to a thumb drive and backing it up. If you lose it, you have to redo it. Don't tell me you lost it, just redo it. Alright, just put your answers in there and then submit that. Alright, I'm not going to save that. But pretty much when you're a student, you'll have a submission link right here. Kind of like that, add submission. So you can, if you have it saved, say, to your desktop, you can drag and drop it into there, or you can do file, add, things like that. But it's easier just to drag and drop it, right? And don't get too confused with doing these arrows, going to the next file. Just once you save it, it'll bring you back here. Alright, so say for week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 packet tracers. These are the PowerPoints that I'll go over. I won't go over these word for word, but I'll go over some of these on the Zoom meetings. And then you have a quiz or exam. What they are, they're tests, but they're multiple module tests that you'll take every so many weeks. But you're going to take those in Netacad. It's going to grade it, but then I'm going to manually pull it over every so often from Netacad. All right, just because they like everything to go. We like everything to go into Moodle, so we don't use Canvas like Netacad uses. And then I'll just pull those over. So once you take that, say, let's go into the course. All right, here's the course. All right, what I do, you can do it a number of different ways. If you go into modules, they've really made this thing nice now. There's some stuff under course introduction, you can click on that, but all your course content is located under course content, and then all your tests, which are called module group exams, are listed there. If you've taken Netacad class before, they had it listed in the content together, but now they have them separated. All right. So module 1 through 3, 4, 7, 8 to 10, things like that. All right. Further on in the course, you'll do the practice skills exam, hands-on skills exam. You'll do a course feedback, practice final, and then final exam. All right. There's some more stuff down here, like if you're looking at career resources, there's stuff down there. And also certification prep to certify you to get ready for the CCNA certification is down there also. All right, so really modules, if you want to look at your grade, you can click on grade. We won't do discussions. Quizzes. There's quizzes in course content. I don't grade those, but it's good as a practice. All right, so if I click on Intro to Networks course, all right, that's going to tell me, okay, do I want to load Introduction to Network course in a new window? I say sure, that'd be awesome. All right, so this is a completely separate. See how that's completely separate? In the background on my screen, I'm logged into the Netacad course, and then right here, this is completely separate, all the course content. So you can read all this down, and they did a really good job on this, by the way. But anyways, you can do next right there. You can do the next section up here also. It kind of like tells you why you want to do the module, some topics, objectives, things like that. And then you just follow this down. And also they've got good labs too, or not labs, videos. All right. And looking down through here, it just starts going into basic networking. And there is a section that actually shows you how to install Packet Tracer. It's a video. All right. Maybe that's not for a while, but it's in there. See how I can, it flows through here really easily if I want to go to different pages. All right. Or I can do the next arrow to the right. There's a little check on learning test. You can take that multiple times. All right. So right now, some of you guys are going to have Packet Tracer already installed, but if you don't have it, Packet Tracer right here. Here is a lab on Packet Tracer installation. All right, video, how to install Packet Tracer, what it is, and then you have a lab. I believe this is a lab. Now, looking at this too, the instructions are a PDF file. See the little PDF icon, and then this is the actual. This is usually the Packet Tracer. If it's a .pka file, it's a Packet Tracer file, and you have to have Packet Tracer installed on your PC or your Mac, or I guess Linux now, to run that. But you can click on this, and it shows you the instructions. All right. All right. So this is not how to install Packet Tracer lab. This is actually a lab about Packet Tracer. All right, but you can go back out of that if you want to. Actually, it's a separate window. And I must have closed down the whole thing. All right. So if you do like I did, I closed down the course content. So you can just click on that again, open it back up. I think one of these labs is actually how to install Packet Tracer. But what I did too to make it a little bit easier, let me get back to my Moodle page. Let's see. It's not a packet tracer. Let me check one other thing. It may have been a lab. Mostly what I give you guys in the beginning is just the packet tracers because I really like it, but there are also labs. If it says lab, it doesn't use packet tracer. It uses a it's probably going to use a virtual machine, or it just uses your PC. All right, so let me look at course stuff. NET-125 lab course files. Oh, I guess it doesn't install packet tracer. So I'll just show you guys how to install packet tracer on another video. All right. Okay. All right. But what will happen though, after I show you guys how to install packet tracer, let's go down here. Let me find a packet tracer. Well, let me do a packet tracer from here. There's a packet tracer. And all packet tracers will start out with packet tracer and what it does. All right, so if I'm in packet tracer, this tells you how to do everything. All the way to the bottom, instructions on top, packet tracer file on the bottom. So configure initial switch settings. So see how my packet tracer is PKA. Click on that. It's associated with packet tracer application. Little splash screen comes up when you open packet tracer. Now the one thing though, it's going to make you log in with your Netacad Cisco One ID account, which in my case, I'm going to show you guys off screen so people don't try to hack my stuff. All right. All right, so now I'm logged in. All right. If you notice, I can't click on the screen and I'm getting a little, I don't know if you guys can hear the little beeps I'm getting, but go down to your taskbar. It always pops up with this user profile thing. You can put your name in here, and I would do that, like Mr. McKee. Don't worry about your email, but just click OK. All right. And then once it's going to grade whatever you do in there. Hopefully you'll get 100% when you're done. But if you go to check results, all right, over here it's going to say, Mr. McKee, you got 100%, or Mr. McKee, you got however many percentage complete. All right. But here, I'm going to close that down. All right. So this is your package tracer workspace, or I guess you could call it your desktop. This is your activity window, and normally you would just put that off to the side or do a full screen and have your workspace there. And click on whatever icon. Say if my PC1, I wanted to log into the switch that's connected to it. All right, I'll just open that up. This isn't exactly like a PC, but it does all the same stuff. Like you could set your IP addresses, go to a terminal, command line, open a web browser, stuff like that. All right, but you'll get way more into this, and this will make a lot more sense when you get into doing your packet tracers. So it's best practice to save your .pka file that has all your configurations on it in case for some reason some kind of data is lost, so you can save it. It's always good to back up all your stuff, but basically what you're going to do is let me go back to here. say the first packet tracer you do this week is network representation. Click on that. You want to submit. You're going to submit a screenshot of your activity window showing that if it says you can get 100%, you want to show 100% in your username, and I'll show you that in another video. You want to also upload, if it has any questions, you want to upload a that Word document, like you fill out this Word document with all the answers on it, upload that, and you can also upload your .pka file, which is the actual packet tracer file. All right, so you can upload, I think you can upload up to like 10 or 20 files. It's not a big deal. Please don't try to do a zip file and upload the zip file. I don't like zip files. All right, and do it in Word, since everybody at the school gets a free download of Microsoft Office. All right, do it in that. Don't do it like in some weird other thing that is hard for me to decipher. All right, but that's basically it. If you look down here through all the weeks, everything's pretty much the same. I'm going to do videos for pretty much everything because I like videos and I think everybody likes videos. All right, but it's best to go read through the chapter. All right, read through the chapter, get a good background, take a break. Then you can also look through the PowerPoints. All right, and I'm going to go over the PowerPoints too somewhat, and then do all your packet tracers or your labs or whatever, and then go from there. But if you notice, each week has multiple packet tracers or labs. Notice that's a lab right there. All right, and we're doing a 14-week semester this semester, so that is how it's going to run. All right, but that's it. Notice the very last week, you're going to have a bunch of packet tracers. They call these exams in Netacad, but that's a test. You'll have a final exam hands-on, all right, which is going to be a culmination of all the stuff you learned in the course, and then you'll do your final exam. And once again, remember all these checks with little file behind them, these are all done in Netacad. I note that, but in case I didn't note that for some of these, complete all that in Netacad, and then I'll manually move over the test grades. All right, but that's about it. I don't want to make this video too long, but welcome to the course. If you're not in the course and you're watching my YouTube channel, we have not really late registration, but you can add on this course today and tomorrow. And also for the I guess I should know when that starts, but the second 7 weeks. All right, this is actually a 7-week class. The second 7 weeks, we're having NET-126, which is the second Cisco CCNA course. And if you look on my YouTube channel, that's actually I already have a section for that where I've done videos. All right, Cisco's gone ahead and changed all the courses. Now we have a 3-course set for the CCNA to prep you for that. So we're going to be doing that. All right, so I've actually done the 2nd course and the 3rd course, and this is going to be the 1st course. So you have NET-125 as first, NET-126 is the 2nd, and NET-225. And just to give you guys a update, I'm actually taking the DevNet instructor course through Netacad, which is network automation. So that's probably going to be the 4th course. I'm not going to drop the NET-226, which was the 4th CCNA course. That's just going to be a DevNet, which is kind of like DevOps, but DevNet network automation course to the 4th class. So what you'll probably get, you'll get some prep to get you ready to take your CCNA certification exam. And matter of fact, I need to recertify pretty soon, so I'm going to be doing some prep for that. But then you'll get your DevNet, and then you'll be able to take hopefully the DevNet or the Dev how do you say it? DevNet Associate certification exam. All right. So maybe you'll get 2 certifications out of the this year for this course. All right. And shout out, we're now on AWS Certified Academy. I just passed the certification exam, so we'll be doing that too. But that's a whole nother story. All right. But that's it. Thanks for watching. And from now on, I'm going to be doing the actual labs or packet tracer videos. Unless you guys have a certain thing you need me to do. I know if you're in other courses, I am going to do a video on how to install VMware Fusion on Mac, because I have a MacBook Pro, and if you need to run Windows virtual machine or Linux or anything like that, a lot of people will have issues with Mac. In case you need to do that, it's a little bit different, but it does good. But I'll be doing a video on that as well. And that's it. Thanks for watching. See you later.